Oh, I have to fix that. Why didn't it tell me? What's up, friends? Whatnot is acting up right now. It won't show my camera. How weird. Yeah, it's being a little... There it goes. Hi. How's it going, everybody? What's up? What is up? Amy Perrin, #1. I love it. How are you? How is friends? How are the friends? Kristen, what's going on? Hello. Hey, Ron. How you doing? Hippie Mama. Hello. Okay, so tonight I think I'm going to run some flash deals. I want to fix my light though. It's so bright. How's everybody? Amy, thank you for the hearts. Okay, a little moon. It's like a full moon, I think, still, right? So the way I'm going to do it tonight, we'll just chill, hang out. I'm going to run some flash sales from the bin. So if anybody's interested, there's a lot of vintage glass. I have eggs. If anybody wants to buy any real eggs. No, I'm just kidding. I have this egg carton. Oh, man. Eggs are a hot commodity these days. I don't know about you guys. It is here for sure. Well, actually, it's like $4. The price at certain stores, it didn't change. Yeah. Oh, we're not talking about him. Yeah, we're not talking about him because I have a lot to say about that. Security guards, right? Oh gosh, isn't it crazy? 20 for 4. 25. Sorry. No deals here. No deals here. Can you believe it? Yeah. We have like Vaughn's here, which is part of, what chain is that? Albertsons and maybe, I can't think of the name of the chain. Pavilions. So I think they're more West Coast. $15 for a dozen. No, not Randall's. I don't know Randall's. Is that like a grocery chain there? It's been a long day. Oh, yeah, it has been. It's been a long week. It's only Monday. $18. 18 eggs. For 15? Still a lot. What kind of market is that in? Yeah. Well, I hope you can all relax. It's going to be chill like usual. Yeah. Hey, Hudson. How you doing? Yeah, so I shop at Trader Joe's. I don't shop this month. I'm not shopping at Amazon. And frankly, I liked it when it opened here. We had a store. But, they hook you in on the low deals, and then pretty soon you're shopping there, and the price is like triple. Most of the stuff has gone up a lot. Oh, grocery outlet. Okay. So the eggs I bought were at Trader Joe's. They were $3.99. They were organic. And then they ran out of those because I went back like the next day. And whole paycheck. You like whole paycheck? It's so expensive. But they do have good, their food thing where you get the sandwich and everything. Very good. Is it really? Well, that's the same thing as Amazon, yeah. We don't have that. We don't have one close by. But I'm personally not shopping there. Yeah, anything owned by that company. Um, One, it's too expensive, and two, well, you know why. HEB, yeah, we don't have that here. We have like Albertsons, Vaughn's, Stater Brothers. I haven't seen a Ralph's in a long time. I don't even know if they're around. But I usually shop at Trader Joe's or Costco. Yeah. All of them are expensive, exactly. Yeah, Trader Joe's to me, I feel like they're the least, but what are you going to get for your money? Like if you have a couple of kids and they're teenagers and they eat a lot of food, forget it. I know. I just love it for some of the special stuff. But like I'll go to Publix, yeah. Yeah, there's a few grocery chains that are getting sued because they gouge so many people. Yeah. Like for me, I'll buy like mostly like my meat, like my steak and stuff and bacon. I'll buy that at Costco. It's just I think it's a little more cost effective, and there's no real good cuts unless you go to a butcher, in my opinion. Like I personally won't buy meat at Walmart. I won't ever buy Foster Farms because years ago when they had that crazy, I don't even know what it was. I got so sick from that. So I never can buy that. You have a privately owned Colorado only grocery? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd like to go to the farms, but the farms even jack their prices up. They're super high. Yeah, welcome in, friends. Oh my gosh, the teenagers eat so much. It's like every 5 seconds. I just went grocery shopping. It was like, I don't know, I spent a lot. And I got mostly like fresh produce and things. And I just went in there and I went to get a yogurt or something, Greek yogurt. And I'm like, I just bought that like a day ago. It's gone. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the way it is. You're from Fresno. I remember all those. You can't even buy hard liquor at the grocery stores here in Texas. Why is it outlawed? Is it like illegal or something? That's crazy. I'll go to the farms with the other families. Yeah, if you get together with people, that's nice. You have to go to a liquor store. So the grocery store doesn't sell my grocery. Well, I don't buy hard liquor, so I'm going to have to check. I could have swore they still had it, but you know what? If they're not selling it and they don't want to attract that kind of customer, yeah. You have a grocery store out here in Southern Cali called Food for Less. Yeah, we have those here too. It's decent. The prices are a lot cheaper. Yeah, it's called something else over here though. It's like something by Food for Less. I just don't know the name of it. I don't go to it too often. It's not in the best neighborhood. What's up, Tina? How are you? Yeah, it's not in the best neighborhood, and I like to go to the store at night because I'm too busy during the day. But I've been trying to switch it up now that it's getting, it's still daylight till like 7:30, 8 o'clock right now. It'll change. Yeah, like tomorrow I'll do coffee talk in the morning, and then I have to go to Costco because I need to get, some more grub. Go in the middle of the night. Yeah, I used to always go in the middle of the night to the market. It's just more convenient. No one's there. Um, yeah, I mean that it's not that that area is like a bad neighborhood. It's just like in the middle of nowhere. So, what else is there to do? Get up to no good. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Your mom used to work at Food for Less? Oh, welcome in, friends. Only beer and wine at the thing. They used to sell hard liquor though, right? At the grocery stores. They just changed it. They just put in like they had this like Circle K store in the town next to me, and they sold it. Like the franchise is gone, and now it's called something else, and it's strict. I went into it, and all the I'm not gonna like label somebody, but just the people that wouldn't shop there, wrote their letters into the city anti, against it, and saying how it was trashy and it was bringing like all this stuff. And long story short, I went into it, check it out, because it was just a convenience store. It was super nice. They had like really fine wine and like a really nice selection of hard liquor, and it wasn't like dumpy at all. They like put some money in it. So I don't know what the big deal is. Not even at gas stations, huh? Yeah, no, they do in California, not in Texas. Well, Texas has a whole bunch of different rules, don't they? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Gnome, how you doing? Yeah, this store was nice. They really I forgot what it's called. You have a lot of dry counties? That's crazy. I mean, I don't drink, but I don't want someone to take the right away from me if I want to have a drink. Yeah, long time. How you been? Don't even get me started. Yeah, they want to take a lot of rights away. But it's Texas, right? So people got to fight that. They got to try to fight that. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We don't have I don't think we have a dry county at all in California. Um, I'm in California. We don't have a dry county. I don't think here. I mean, there could be one. If they did, it would be probably far north. Yeah. I just don't understand that. But I do know why. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Religion, I'm sure, right? Like a lot of religious counties. I know my husband went to like Tennessee and we went to like a TGI Fridays to eat. And I love a good margarita. I love a drink, you know? And we're like sitting there and I look at the menu and it's like, this is a dry county, you know? I was like, nothing. Yeah. We left. Yeah, I told my husband, let's go to the other county. Because the guy told us you could go about 20 minutes. I was like, is it like, what year is it? Yeah, this was just in like 2021 when we were back there. I living in California, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't understand that. Yeah. In Utah too. I know. That I know. So we would BYOB. Yeah, we would BYOB. But when we were in Utah, there was a lot. Tennessee, there was a lot. Arizona too? Damn. That's why I live here. But you can't take your kids to a bar here in California and let them drink. Yeah, you can't do that. Not here. You could do that on the farm somewhere, but not here. Yeah, they're not to a public bar, maybe some private one. In Texas, you can. That's crazy. Well, they give a kid a shotgun at birth, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I don't know. Let's all be safe. I mean, you know, cell phone. You want a cell phone or a shotgun? What's up, Bolt? Naked Mabel. What's going on? Yeah, I remember being a kid and like going in the bar and like get a sip of crappy Budweiser. I totally remember that. They had these like mini beers back then, yeah, in like the late 70s, early 80s. I remember that 100%. Yeah, drive your dad home after he had a couple. I did that a few times and I didn't have a license. Yeah, it was like a thing, you know. I mean, shoot, I'm a product of, you know, parents saying, can you go get me a pack of cigarettes? Sure, I'll just ride my bike down to the liquor store and get you cigarettes. Would you like a fifth of whiskey with that? And they'd write a note. They'd write a note to the guy who owned the market and give us like an extra dollar to get some baseball cards. Hmm. So I would take the note and with my brother, so we'd get like a gallon of milk, maybe a loaf of bread, because mom would make some sandwiches or something. And then we get her whatever. I think it was, she smoked a bunch of different brands, but I feel like it was like Virginia Slims 120s, the real long skinny ones. Yeah, the notes. Yeah, it's crazy. I wish I had a copy of the note. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, food stamps too. Cause you know, we had to have that too. Marshy, what's up? Yeah, and my dad smoked Pall Mall 100s, and they were like the gold or red pack, I think. But we would go and get it. One time I got a 6 pack of beer, and then there was like 50 cents left, so I got some baseball cards. What's up? Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy? Like you can't send your kid to the store like that today. No way. The store will be out of business, number one. We did have this. See, I was the fifth kid at it. And by that point, what do they think? I'm going to steal the cigarette and smoke it? They knew I didn't. Yeah. Your dad was stationed in San Diego? No, my dad was in the Army, but he was stationed at Fort Ord. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. They'd be calling CPA on you and your kids would be already gone. But you don't do that stuff today because we kind of, you know, that was a whole different time to grow up. And, yeah, us Cali kids. I wonder if my cousins who live like, they live like in Oklahoma and South Dakota. I don't think they did that. Their parents did that. They smoked like truckers. They smoked like chain smokers. Yeah. Oh yeah, the dollar got us 100 pieces of penny candy. Remember the penny candy? Oh my gosh. What's up, cheeseburger? That's crazy. Gosh. I know we'd ride our bike to the market. It wasn't that far, but like, you know how old I was? My brother was like 8, 7, and I was like 5 or 6. And I remember it because I had a little basket on the front of my, and the milk would go in there and the cigarettes. And then one time there was a brand of cigarettes called True Colors, and each one was a different color, like on the butt of it. And so we bought an extra pack of cigarettes. Well, my brother did. And then we had like a bamboo. We lived up on a hill. So we had like our house and then a neighbor's house. And then next to our house was like these bamboo kind of forests. So we would play in there. And I remember my brother had the pack of cigarettes and all the kids were smoking the cigarettes. I didn't like it. I was like gagging. And I remember I had to be about like 6 years old. And I remember I had like a pink one or a red one. And I took the cigarette. It was a real cigarette. And I just remember like, oh, it was that menthol. That's what it was. You never forget that. And I think that probably made it so I never smoked. I took it and put it in the bamboo and put it out. It was horrible. Yeah. Anyone else smoke? You smoked a Smartie? I know. I don't think so. Candy cigarettes, yes. I just had some here. Yeah, I got some from Not Stifler's mom. They were the good ones that you blow smoke out of. They were perfect. I impersonated Lady Gaga one night, and I was using those. It was so funny. What's up, Rabbit Hole? How you doing? Yeah, I gotta get some more of them. She sent them to me, like, because I did a sponsor giveaway, and she sent me a pack of cigarettes. Candy cigarettes, of course. I know. I had them, and I gave them to my kids. And my friend was like, how could you give your kids candy cigarettes and all judgy? And I was like, because I can and I will. Doesn't mean they're going to be big smokers. Give me a break. They just thought it was hilarious. And I was like, you got to, I mean, that's what I did as a kid. Anyone else remember 30? Yes. Yes. At McDonald's. Yeah, 33-cent cheeseburgers. Hamburger was 23 cents. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We used to go to McDonald's and be like, what? Maybe like, our parents would complain and be like $6 for the whole family. And they'd be like, it's so expensive. Now you go, it's like $37, $42 for lunch. Yeah, because the Big Mac's what, $6? Sometimes in the morning I'll get like their bagel. They have a really good, I'm surprised they actually make it good. Because of their grease and stuff so old sometimes, so it tastes off. The bagel, it's like a bacon, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese one. They're like $6.99 now. I can't believe that. I mean, they're really good. So I get them sometimes, but they never give you a reward, with the app. And everything's an app deal. But I went to, we went to the mall, and my son and I wanted to have Burger King. I hadn't had it in probably 5 years because there's not one nearby. And I love the onion rings. So all we got was a Whopper. I got onion rings and a small drink. So I didn't get it to be large or anything. And he got the same thing. It was $37. That's a lot, right? Oh, you make frittatas and freeze them? Yeah, because you don't want to cook. I like putting the onion rings around my finger. Me too. And dipping them in ranch. Sometimes I let them take a bath. I could not believe it was $37. It seems like a lot, but then if you go, well, each meal's like, I don't know, that's kind of a lot. Yeah, BK's expensive. What's up, C-Swan? How you doing? I couldn't believe it was $37. And then my daughter got, I don't know what she got to eat. I know, it's almost $6. Yeah, we on the weekends I don't cook. We eat out a lot. But we try to support like small businesses local to us. And I haven't had McDonald's like other than going and grabbing some in the mornings. I told my husband, I don't really want to eat that. I feel like crud after, and I don't like French fries. Yeah, I'll eat In-N-Out. I'll eat their fries. They're pretty good. Yeah, it's so expensive with 4 people. We actually went today. We picked our kids up from school and we went to Baker's. It's kind of like Del Taco. And I got a cheeseburger. It was very good, actually. I hadn't eaten that place in years, and I didn't feel like crap after. And that's if there's a vegan McDonald's or a vegan McDonald's? Really? Called McCharlie's. How funny. I thought you were going to tell me it was called McDowell's, like in Coming to America. I'm going there. Oh, man. I know. And you know what? I don't know about everybody else. When you do eat out, don't you ever get tired of the places around you? Do the vegans have a sad meal? Good one. Good one, cheeseburger. Hi, I'd like to have the sad meal. Yeah. My husband grew up in Buffalo where they had the mom and pop restaurants. Yeah. Yeah, so he's spoiled with your cooking. What's up, Cincy? How are you? Yeah, so like in our town, I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of the same places. So sometimes we'll drive, a little further to get a good meal. Yeah, it makes you want to move to a new neighborhood. I don't know. We have a decent variety, but like, I don't know. I just get tired of the food places. There's a Mr. Charlie's. You think so? I mean, LA has a lot of really good places to eat. Yeah, what did I get? I was trying to think what my daughter got that day. Because my son and it was ridiculous. Let's see. Oh, she got this it was kind of weird. She got, it was supposed to be like a southern type of restaurant, but it was like Chinese food. It was very weird. I forgot what it was called. And hers was almost 20 damn dollars. It was almost $60 for the three of us to get lunch. It's so crazy. Anyone ever go to a restaurant that has the waiters that treat you like poop? Every once in a while. Yeah, but not too often because I don't know. I'm a pretty good patron. Like I'll be nice to the waiters because I would not want to be a waiter to be honest. GR, what's up? Crab legs tonight or smoke some oysters. Oh, that sounds good. You remember seeing videos about the vegan McD? Yeah, I gotta look that up now. I don't remember that. Oh, it's in Hancock Park? It's only 3:16. I know it's early. There was a restaurant called Karen's where you insult and have really? That's kind of like that Krabby Dick's place, right? Isn't that where they talk a lot of shit to you? And then they put a hat on you. It's like in Vegas. Yeah, they talk a lot of shit. Yeah, I don't like those kind of restaurants to be honest with you. I mean, they're funny, but no. They kind of stress me out. Too much going on. Yeah, too much going on. And like, you got to be drunk. You got to be drunk to go to them, I think. Yeah, you played bingo tonight and had a few drinks? You'll give her a tip in pennies. That's a good one. I had something. I did go before once. Actually, I went to that place twice. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, but it's always at someone's expense, and they got to be able to handle it. I went with someone that couldn't handle it. Yeah, they couldn't handle that kind of behavior. But to me, there's just too much going on, too much noise. Yeah, it's not my kind of thing. You think you would be arrested? Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it's all for the fun, for sure. I'm trying to think if we have a restaurant like here that's like that where I don't think so. We don't not here, but like Vegas I know has a few. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we do have anything where they're crazy. I mean, I know a couple of like waiters and waitresses that are like pretty crazy, sassy, funny. Like we have a girl that we always see at our like Mexican restaurant we like. She's pretty funny. She talks a lot of shit. And like she burns like every table, but like it's funny. It's not mean, but it's pretty good. My dad couldn't handle it, so we just went once. Yeah. My mom loved it. Yeah. has a place called Mary's with drag queens serve you, and it's fun as shit. I love that. Yeah. I used to go, I wonder, Amy would know. Amy, are you here? Did you see what Out and About said? Is it a restaurant or just like a drag bar? That's so great. Oh, it's a restaurant. Is it like Hamburger Mary's? Yeah, it's Hamburger Mary's. We had one out here. I think it's still around. I loved it. I used to go all the time. I used to go with all my girlfriends. We had such a blast. Plus one of our friends was drag queen. So we would watch her perform. Oh my gosh. My sides would be cramping up all the time. Yeah. I took pictures one night for them. Yeah, it was fun. You feel like a conehead right now? Why? What do you got going on? You like Friendlies? I haven't been to Friendlies. Is that a burger place? Hello, friends. Welcome in. The Brie Brie Boutique. You know, I thought that was B&L. How are you? Welcome in. We're just kind of chatting. Oh, it's ice cream. Where's that at? They cost more. Oh, but they're good. Cost more than Burger King, but they're good. Yeah, I think it is East Coast. 'Cause we don't have that here on the West. You want to consume massive quantities. I can't believe I'm not hungry right now. Usually, if I go live like as late as I go, I'm hungry. You guys, today's 290. I made it. 290. I have 75 streams to my goal. 75. That's crazy. Yeah. So I've gone live for 290 days in a row. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Can't believe it. I'm struggling right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling to go live every day. Yeah, just since I was sick, because this is too much. Thank you. You guys helped me, so I'm here. When my brother and I visit family, we secretly get, do you really? And then you don't let anybody know, just the two of you go? That's awesome. Thank you to you guys. Yeah, that's awesome. I would do that too. You know what I used to do? I'm going to confess right now. No, maybe it better not. Me and my friend, like when I worked, I'll tell you. So I worked with this girl named, her name was Dana, and we worked in cosmetics for a beauty company together. And Dana and I loved Hostess. So we would go to the Hostess store like every week. And we would buy like $50 worth of Hostess shit. This is like in 1998 to 2000. Yeah, so we would hide it in her office and then we go in there and pull the blinds down and eat it all. No one knew. Nobody knew. Well, they sometimes, because we worked in marketing, so we would be doing whatever we wanted. We're playing around, right? Getting paid to play, really. And then all the coworkers who knew us, who we would party and hang out with, were like, where are they going? Because we got to leave all the time. And so one day we came back and we had like two grocery bags. This is like, yeah, this had to be 98, 99 or 2000. Two giant grocery bags full of Hostess cupcakes. Uh, everything you can imagine. We had the pies. We had the marshmallow. I forgot what they're called. But, yeah, so we ate them all. Then we'd be like in a food coma. But we did that a lot. You grew up in New Jersey, so oh, you miss it. Honey buns, yeah. Moon pie. Not the same company, but yeah. I can't eat those now. They're real waxy. But it would be so good. But yeah, we would grub. We literally had a grubathon. That's what we called it. We'd lock the door and pull the blinds down. Because her office was next to my office. So there was a wall, but then hers had windows. Mine had two windows. But where my windows pointed, it was outside. So nobody could see in my office. But we set it up. The boss had like a big mirror. And then the other boss's office was like on the other side. So we were all kind of like close by. Well, we got this big mirror and we put it in our office so that when anybody walked by, we could see them coming. So we could hide all this. She was tiny. She was like size 2. Well, she's probably 4. Yeah, we would hide it. And then I put one in my office so that I could see when she was like telling me, come over here. Because she drive me crazy. She'd tap on the wall thing, like, right here. Yeah. And anyway, the people that were in like the office that were our friends were like, come on, kick down some of your hostess. We're like, fuck off. We're not giving you any. You want to give us some money? Because there was a hostess outlet, probably like, a few blocks down. It was pretty funny. Yeah, we ate that a lot. Or like we'd go out with vendors. We'd go out with vendors all the time, and I tell her, well, she started it actually because she could eat. She could eat a lot of food. Oh my gosh. She'd tell the vendor, I'm really hungry. And the vendor who was visiting us for like a press check, or not a press check, but like a proof. So they bring like a sheet so you could, she'd tell the guy, I'm really hungry right now. And of course the vendor is going to be like, oh, you want to go out for lunch? Because they always want to take you out. And luckily our work didn't have a policy like you can't go out or accept gifts. They didn't have that yet. So anyway, she comes banging on my wall. Come on, get ready. Let's go to lunch. Rick's taking us to lunch. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I had just started eating my lunch. She goes, throw it away. Let's go to lunch. This girl, I'm not kidding you. What's up, bunny? This girl, Dana, she ordered everything on the freaking menu. That was a dessert. Everything. She didn't even eat food. I don't think I ever seen her eat real food. Maybe once. Yeah. She ordered every dessert. It was like $200 and something because he's like, just get whatever you want. I go, don't tell her that. She will order the menu. She ordered the menu, the dessert menu. Yeah, it was a lot. He didn't care. So his company pays for it, so. Oh my gosh, I couldn't eat another bite. I was like, I'm not eating sweets. And then that kind of ended our hostess, I don't know what you want to call it, fiesta for like a little while. I couldn't eat sweets for a while. I ate so much food, but it was so much fun. Yeah, we did that a lot too. Yeah, she'd always, and then like the following week, another vendor came to visit us. He was bringing us boxes, corrugated boxes to like check to make sure it fit our product. And she's like, man, I am so hungry. That guy too. Peter, would you like to go for lunch? Are you hungry? Yeah, but let's get Dee. She might want to go. All right. 3 hours later, we come back. Luckily, the boss never came until late because I think he would have had a heart attack because we would do whatever. It wasn't like we were always goofing around. We did work too, but there was a lot. Like, it's a marketing team, you're being creative. So sometimes we have to leave the building to be creative and go eat dessert. Always dessert. What's going on, Bunny? How are you? Yeah, those were the days. I wouldn't even tell you about the traveling. We traveled a lot to like Chicago and New York. Same thing. Same thing. She'd always get the vendor to take us out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it is. That's how it was. It's different. I think it's a little different now. A lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility. It was very, very nice. Yeah. I traveled with her to Chicago, New York. Same thing. You just packing? Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. We're just hanging out. We're just kind of chatting. I said I was going to run some flash deals, so. Your husband's father was in advertising. He came up with the slogan, you know what I mean, Vern? No way. That's cool. It's 2:30 a.m. here. I should be in bed. You know what? Maybe. But maybe you're just supposed to be here, right? Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Did you have a show tonight and you're just still like buzzing from it, right? That is so cool. You know what I mean, Vern? I totally remember that. Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? Time to get up. It's 3:30. It's already time. Yeah, who's over here that's up for the day? Who's like up for the day right now? Anybody? I'm curious. He was a spokesman for a gas company. Then he took off from there and became an actor. Oh, really? That's cool. So he just came up with the slogan, huh? You're supposed to be up in 4.5 hours? Well, you know what that means. You've turned into a pumpkin already. Oh, I saw something I was going to tell you about. Yeah, I forgot. I hate when I forget. I'm supposed to be up in, like this week. This is where I'm struggling, I'll tell you guys. I'm struggling staying awake at night. I think because I'm just so busy. What's up, beautiful? How are you, Indie Princess? What's going on? Yeah, I think because there's just been so much going on. And after being sick, it kind of messed me up. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I heard my kid earlier, and I'm like, oh no. I think he was pretending. He's a really good actor. Really good actor. You could never fall asleep. Then I found your group, and now I have set my alarm to wake up. Ah, I love it. I'm always on a great schedule after being sick. Yeah. It's so weird. Like when I've gotten sick like that, which has been for that kind of sickness, it's been years. But I always get out of whack. I like my regular Insomniac hours. My 6-year-old too. Well, my son was already sick in December. He had bronchitis. Then he got sick right before I got sick. He got me sick because he came home with it. And I'm like, dude, I can't take another getting sick. It's too much. I'm like, you're going to school sick. I never sent my kids to school sick. I brought me home. Yeah, I ended up getting the flu, and then I was getting better, and then I ended up with pneumonia. Yeah. But my kid is like, I don't know if it's just bad luck or like maybe he's manifesting getting sick so he don't have to go to school. It's always on a Sunday. It's always on a Sunday. Oh no, he got the cough. The baby. Yeah, and with kids, it's like, it's the RSV's going around right now, big time. Yeah, so my kid will be coughing on Sunday, and my husband, before he went to bed tonight, he goes, tomorrow he's going to try to pretend he's sick. I go, well, if he's sick, he's sick. What are you going to do? Can't send him to school, but he also can't keep missing days of school. It's going around, yeah. It's really going around right now. Yep. And I was like, oh, I don't usually get flu shots. I get everything else. But I was like, I should get a flu shot. I do not want to get sick again. That was freaking awful. Yeah. I didn't even get to go check in a hotel this time when I got sick because I was sick for too long. Yeah. I hope Ace feels better. Yeah, that cough, it sucks. Like it would just never go away. Mine is gone, but sometimes it's like a real dry cough. Like I can't explain it. And you know what's crazy? When kids get sick, they'll grow like a whole foot. Like I look at my son and I'm like, whoa, he looks manly now. Yeah, is it crazy? I mean, he's a teenager, but it's like sometimes I'll just like look and I'll be like, whoa, what happened? Yeah. Next thing I know, I'll blink and he'll have like a mustache. Right? It's close. It's nuts. But that's life. That's life, right? That is the life. But I'm hoping like he doesn't wake up and he's like sick. I kind of let my daughter stay home on Friday because it's been crazy. I had an IEP meeting on Friday. It went good. I think I've told you guys, I was fighting for like 40 minutes with a damn teacher about like some of the things I wanted. And I'm like, you're not going to win. So I kind of use different language to convince and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. And then it has to be like a whole team effort, which is bullshit. But I actually was able to convince them. So now it's good. But God, it took so much. It literally took about $2,000. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. And the lady, I'm like, because she didn't have enough data. And I'm like, let me talk to you about data. Okay? This has been going on since second grade. You just started a few weeks ago. I think my data wins. So let's work as a team so we don't have this kid step backwards. Let's make him step forward. And with all of your support, he can do that. They don't like it because I'm making them check in with him. Monday is a check in date. Hey, how can I help you? How can I support you? He needs that. He didn't get it before. He just got, oh, go play on your Chromebook. Now they have to check in on Monday, and then each teacher has to check in with that, the OT lady. And then on Friday, the OT has to make sure he turned it all in. And then the whole deal with that is to make sure he has a system in place so he can learn some strategies and then break down his home. There's so much stuff. But anyway, I won. I won. I didn't win. My kid won. Yeah, I know. I don't care if they hate me. I don't like them that much. There's a couple people I really like on the team. And the district lady, I like her. She's very cutthroat, but she will listen now. In the beginning, she lied so many times. I caught her lying. I caught her lying about the IEP dates. I caught her lying about certain laws. So it's all documented. So now I got to figure out violation, what we'll get for that. Yeah. Oh, you went in with a lawyer? Oh, stapled to the paper. Oh, I got a advocate and a lawyer, so I don't want to mess around anymore. Don't waste my time. The sad part is when parents don't know and they're afraid and they're crying about it, they lose a lot of time, their kid, and you don't get that time back for developmental stuff. I went in not knowing a damn thing, and this was back in, he's a second grader. Now it's like almost high school time, so you gotta fight, 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 and it's crazy. But my kid's been through a lot, and there's a lot of kids that have been through a lot of stuff. Yeah, you need like what you can't know all the laws. Like I didn't know all the laws, so I got an advocate, and but I'm probably about to be on my own because I know all the laws that pertain to him right now. Not all of them, but the ones that we need for protecting him. Yeah, isn't it crazy? I know so many parents like they don't know how to handle the IEPs. And it's really sad because their kids lose services because they don't know and they're too prideful to ask for help. It's kind of crazy. Used to help other parents. Yeah, because there was no advocates. Now there's like a whole group of advocates. Yeah. I got in trouble because I was telling parents. I was not telling, I was talking to parents and I was like, well, you can get this service, right? They're like, what? So they all started requesting these services in writing. Well, they knew it was from me. So they gave me a letter that says, like, I can't go on the school or talk about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that on school property. I'm like, who the hell are you guys? That's my freedom of speech. I'll talk about what I want. And nothing came of it because they were wrong. They just tried to, like, intimidate me. 300 pages. Holy shit. 300? 300. That's not, I've never heard that. Wow. The first one. But they're a lot different now. Back then they were a lot different. Ours is like 45 damn pages. That's already enough. 300 is crazy. Check his locker every day. Yeah, he needs the support. It's nuts. Like my friend, now she had them do that. Oh, they're pissed at me for sharing it. I don't care. Look, there's like the saying, if you get it right for the kid, you get it. Like if everybody, get it right for, you get it right for the kid. Let's see. He had an IQ of 158. Oh, yeah. He needs support. He needs to be safe. He needs to be, What's happening? How's it going? Oh, we're just running some flash sales. Welcome in. So flash sales will run. They're right below the screen. There's images and descriptions. So I'm going to run stuff at various rates. And then we're chatting tonight. So welcome in, Jen. He graduated on time with A's and B's. That's incredible. He's an artist? What kind of artist? That is great. I know it's Oh, he's pottery art. I love that. That's awesome. I know my daughter is an artist, and she's quite good. I'm not saying that because she's my kid. Like, she's really good artist. She's very good at like anime and She wants to learn animation, so she may end up going to school for it. I'm not real sure. That's gonna be up to her to figure out what she wants to do, you know. And then my son wants to be an engineer, and he has the IEP. That would be cool. Yeah. There's a school like in Hollywood. It's really expensive, and they're having like a field trip this month to it. And I told her, you better go to that field trip and just, you know, check it out. You could go to that school easily. Yeah, it's like $150 a year, but it's like it's to get into the studios, but it's a really good school. And I said she has good grades, so I told her you can get a scholarship. They do actually, like Spielberg, all these big producers and directors like will fund it. Yeah, I think it's even more than that. It's real expensive. But everybody that graduates from there ends up like in a really good career and with a really good job. Yeah, because I told her, you're going to have to be the advocate for yourself for that. I mean, I'll help you, but you got to start, you know, asking, learning, doing all the things. Because you'll start your life, you know. Because kids don't know. They don't know what to do. They need the guidance. He's a toy designer. He designed all the McDonald's toys from The Lion King. Oh, that's cool. I'm scrolling through my shop right now. I better just search because I have so many items. Let's see. I did just load like 150 new items in. Yeah, that's pretty fun. My friend, her daughter graduated from high school. It's got to be about 5 to 8 years, I'm guessing. What's up, Cindy? How you doing? And she graduated from high school and she went to college right away. She got her degree in like graphic design. She got a MFA or BFA. Yeah, MFA. And you know what she does now? She's not really using the degree. It was like graphic design. She actually got a job at Sony and she builds animator tools in the computer. But it's kind of a similar thing. And she's set. Yeah, and they pay for her to go back to school for some other stuff. Yeah, it's pretty. She showed me the whole process. I was like, whoa, that's cool. What's going on, Cindy? How are you? You're trying to figure out how to load for a miniature show? When's your show? When is your miniature show? I'm gonna have coffee talk in the morning. You could come tomorrow morning and I'll talk about that. You push it back to tomorrow. I'm good. Thank you. A little tired tonight, but I'm pretty good. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, we're just chatting, doing some flash sales. I'm on show number 290 though. 290. Yeah. What kind of minis are they? Like ceramics, like animals and stuff? Thank you. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm stuck with it. But I kind of was struggling a little bit right now. Just showing up, being live. Oh, you're doing eyeballs. Nice. Posh salad, what's up? I don't know. Yeah, if you want to come to Coffee Talk, I could show you how to do it. I know, 75 more to go. I'm good, Posh Salad. How the heck are you doing, my friend? Dollhouse miniatures, kitchen, bathroom stuff, vegetables. Oh, you bought a ton of it from the 50s? That's so cool. Good to hear it. Good to hear it, my friend. Yeah, it's crazy. Time is just... I can't believe it's March 18th. I can't. It's nuts to me. But it's good. It's like even though today was Monday, it's just already started off being like a busy week. This week's going to be so busy. I'm going to have to try to take naps. Like tonight, I literally was listening to Brooke. I was laughing. I didn't fall asleep, but I took a nap at the desk because I didn't want to get up, because I didn't want to lay down. I knew that if I laid down, I would rip my headphones off because they're like nice and cozy. And you can't really lay down with them because they're like bulky. And I don't want to take a nap with the Apple ones. So I was like this. And my husband's like, "Are you sleeping?" And I kind of heard him because his desk is on the other side of mine. And I'm like, "I'm not sleeping. I'm breathing." It was funny. He goes, "You do that pretty good. I don't know how you sleep like that." I said, I kind of am sleeping. He goes, "Are you watching your friend? Because you're laughing every couple minutes." I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. With that glitzy guy. Yeah, I was like, I'm doing slow breath work. I guess I do that a lot. I had my Snuggie on. Yeah, so I was just relaxed. I had my feet up. I had the foot massager because I have like a foot massager down here, and I had my feet like reclined a little bit on the foot massager. Yeah, because it's just good to relax, and that was making me kind of tired. I thought she was doing her keywords tonight. I guess I'm living the life. I told you guys I could sleep sitting up. I haven't fallen asleep standing up before. It's very weird. Yeah, the other night I fell asleep eating out of the kitchen table. No way. Did you really? I've done that. I've done that before. When I had my insomnia severe, like really severe, where I couldn't sleep at all, I fell asleep everywhere. I can't drive sometimes because I fall asleep. Today we went to pick our kids up, and it was kind of just about ready to rain. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And then my husband, he's like, "Can you drive?" And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll drive. Because he drives like far every day. So I was like, okay, I'll be nice, I'll drive. Because he always drives on the weekends. And I was like catching myself, and I'm like, I gotta stay awake. And then he drove on the way home because it started pouring down rain. We got caught in the rain. Yeah, that's funny. Did you fall asleep like while you were eating or just sitting? You have fallen asleep at the realtor's office? Gosh, no, I didn't drink anything. I need one. The food was everywhere. I'm laughing because I could totally visualize it. Yeah. I got caught in the rain. Yeah, I forgot that part. I was going to start singing that, actually. You fell asleep once at work in college? I love it. No, I worked at Walt Disney, right? So I used to work in animation, and I was young, and I used to, I'd go out and partying. Like, my partying days was I would literally go to the pool hall. I was a pool shark, and I'd play pool. I didn't drink. Maybe a beer here and there. And so I would play pool until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'd go home and I'd go to sleep for, I don't know, an hour and a half. And then I'd go to work. I'd ride my bike because, you ride your bike, it's down the street. I'd ride my bike to Disney. I'd get my big ass cup of coffee, like the gas station cup. Back then they were like, 64 ounces. I ride my bike over there. I had a little radio on it, so I was like just cruising. I get on the lot because you didn't have to sign in back then. You just rode your bike and they saw you. I get in there and I worked in the basement, so it's like dark. And I worked in a dark room because I developed film for the movies, for the animators who would use it to, draw, and then it's not like they trace it, but they do it I did rotoscoping, and so I'd be in the basement and I would take a nap in there waiting because you have to feed each piece of film in the dark room. Okay, you can't just stack it and it goes through. You have to feed it. So I'd be standing there like falling asleep. And then I'd work from 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. and I'd go home and take a nap for 3 hours. What's up, Heather? How you doing? Oh my gosh. But one time I went out drinking and I was so hungover and I went to work and my boss, he was so cool, but he knew, and we had a huge production shoot. Oh my gosh. You're still, yeah, you keep rejoining, huh? What's up, JJ? How you doing? Oh my goodness. I was so hungover at work the next day, and he was like, he would listen to Howard Stern, which I was never offended. I was like, whatever. But the day he was talking about the grossest stuff, and I was like, dude, can we change the radio? Yeah, I couldn't even move. And then he was like, oh, well, we'll fix that. You just have another drink. I was like, yeah. So I'd have ride my bike back and forth to work. It was so much fun. You're trying to figure out how to sew. Oh, sew like thread in a purse. Who's someone fall asleep in there? Whatnot? I have. I see people fall asleep all the time in there. Yeah. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. You love pool? I was really into it. I'm a very competitive person when it comes to like sports or those kind of things. Yeah, I was really into it. Yeah. You fell asleep on guard duty? One of the other sailors hooked me up. Oh, good thing. So you didn't get busted, right? Yeah, that would suck. Oh, there you go. Turn it inside out. I worked there. I worked for Buena Vista Television. I worked on and off like for 2 years, and then I left with my boss who was starting a virtual reality business with a bunch of like venture capitalists. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so we made like virtual reality video games before it was a thing. We were literally the first, but one of the partners was a freaking idiot, and he didn't have them sign like a non-compete, a non-disclosure, and the guy came in and he literally took pictures, had his people take pictures. Next thing we know, we find out that the guy that he had come in owns a huge casino in Las Vegas, and that was the end of it. Yeah, we would have been all. I would have not been on Whatnot. Yeah, but it was pretty crazy. I don't know who that is. I am a tech geek. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, that's going way back. That's going way back. But like I did more bookkeeping back then, but I worked with the electrician who would do like motion graphs, and we had a virtual. That was before I won the lottery, yes. Yeah, wouldn't have been on Whatnot though, I tell you that much. I probably would have never discovered it. I wouldn't have needed to. Yeah, we actually found out the guy never told nobody that he brought those investors in. Yes. And when he brought him in, how we found out is we went to Las Vegas to film the Buffalo Bills roller coaster. So we did virtual reality roller coaster. It was very cool. We had like a cart and everything. And so we had a motion graph you'd program on the computer, and it would reenact like how a real roller coaster felt with a pitch and yaw, how it moved with the wind in your hair. It was very cool. Yeah, peasants. I mean, Anyways, bow to the queen. Don't forget. Yeah. So we went to film. And then because I was old enough, me and the two other guys were like, hey, let's go into Vegas. We'll go eat, we'll go gamble, and then because we all had rooms there. And we went into Vegas, and they had a big sign on one of the casinos that said virtual reality roller coaster and all this stuff. We were like, we just looked, we knew right away. We knew it was the other guy. Yeah, we knew. So we took some pictures on our camera, no phones, and we took it back, got it developed, and showed the boss. And the boss was like, he got the people that were on there were 6 people that were on the board, and put all the pictures there, and was like, okay, who had them come in? And the one guy confessed. They had to boot him out, but it was too late by then. Yeah, we had some cool stuff. Very cool. Some stuff that's never been made, actually. And the guy was like some inventor He invented stuff for like Disney movies, like the Rocketeer, the Jetpack, all kinds of stuff. Like he literally made the original one. It was pretty cool. Yeah, peasants. There's a Flash steals for you and then buy it now. Uh, anyways, yeah, I've always been techie. But that's what I did. I worked for Disney. I got an opportunity to work there after that, but I didn't. I wanted to stay with my boss Bernie, who was like really one of the best bosses I ever had. He's still my friend. Yeah, but it's too bad that guy brought him in. Had he not brought him in, shoot, no one knows. Yeah, no one knows. I would have loved to see where the virtual reality would have went at that point. Yeah, we had like a virtual reality. We had like a warehouse we rented in Burbank, and my nose is so itchy tonight. Monte Carlo, the car. So like for NASCAR, that's the car. We had a full size one of those cars that had like the race car seat, and then it had the steering wheel. Like it was literally set up for virtual reality. And then we had like a pilot one with a cockpit and everything. But we had a full size Monte Carlo car like that. It was pretty cool. I have pictures. I have some Polaroids because we wouldn't develop any film because we want to keep it a secret. Yeah, and then we had like the very first. It was before like Oculus or any of that. They weren't even around. There was a company called Fujitsu, and they made headsets. And back then you couldn't buy it. You could only lease it, and it was like $1,100 to lease it for like a week or two. Yeah, you could barely borrow it. Good morning, Sid. How you doing? Yeah, it was definitely a great thing to get yourself, invited to. You have the Oculus, never use it? I have the first Oculus. I don't use it either. Um, the kids want to get like the new one that connects to your computer, but I don't know. The original one just like charges with USB. I don't know if it connects to a device like the other one. I think it's just self. Yeah, that's what happens. We get tech and we don't even use it. I don't know. I might end up buying. I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but I might end up buying one. You should use it. So I'm just running some flash sales and hanging out chatting. Yeah, I need to buy an iPad. That's the next thing I'm gonna get. I bought a secondhand one, and they're like, "Oh, it's an iPad 5," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. It's a couple versions back." Oh, you can't use it for that. No, yeah, I can't use it as often because I have ocular migraine. Not gonna happen. But I haven't had a migraine in a long time. Yeah, because I'm eating better, so there's certain foods that like trigger it, and I try to really watch that because ocular migraine is the worst. Yeah, it's the worst. So I totally get that. You moved out of altitude. Oh, the altitude, yeah. Now you're back to having them every day. I'm sorry. They're horrible. Yeah, I would get them, but I would be like just sitting down, and I'd already eaten something, but I would sit down like if I'm putting my shoes or socks, and then all of a sudden I see the little spots, and then that warns me and tells me you're gonna get a big headache, and then it would just hit me like I got hit by a car. Yeah, and then you get the blind, you can't see, you get the window blind. Yeah, I get the window blind where I can't. It's a trip. It's almost like you've been looking at it's kind of like you're like looking through a mini blind. Yeah, my mom used to get that. She would be driving and then her vision would disappear. It was kind of scary. Luckily, we're driving down like a slow street, and then I tell her, "Okay, and I pull her over to the damn right." That happened a couple of times. You call it Vaseline glasses? Yeah, it's like that raccoon thing. I call it raccoon eyes. Because then what happens, it's almost like, actually, to be honest, it feels like you're high. I'm not high, but it would feel like that because it's such a trip. It's so weird. It'll go in one eye, and then you have to kind of relax, and then all of a sudden it starts going, and it looks like you're wearing goggles. Yeah, sometimes it'll do like that effect. And it's like a trip. And then when it goes away, it's gone. But that happens, and then that headache just is like, hits you like an earthquake. Oh, yeah. That stabbing pain in the head. I get it like right here sometimes. Sometimes I get it right like a needle's in my eyeball. But I'm putting like eye drops in my eyes all of the time. For me, one of my forearms will start to go numb, then slowly spreads everywhere else. Isn't that crazy? Do you know why that causes that? I know, we must be related. Oh, is that what yours is? Okay, I don't know that one. I have to look it up now because I'm curious. Oh, you have the aura. Yeah. Yeah, my family for sure. My sister and my mom had it. My sister went through all this stuff and they thought, she thought she had like a brain tumor, but what it was is from her long hair was causing some of it. And probably the diet. I'm sure it was the diet. Yeah, only half the body, huh? Wow. So it's, yeah, I've never heard of that. I know our bodies do all kinds of weird stuff, don't they? Yeah, she had brain scans and all this, and it turned out it was fine, but then they were like, maybe you should cut your hair. I don't think they ever knew. Yeah, it took over a year. I found out I was having them, and I'm like, this is just not normal. And then I thought maybe I'm a diabetic, and I went and got all the tests and everything. And I wasn't. The levels were all really low, and so my doctor said the only thing I can think of is ocular migraine. I'm like, what the hell is that? I mean, I knew ocular what it meant, and then she explained how it happens, and then so she wanted me to keep track for literally like 6 months just to see how often, and I would start getting them like every week. I couldn't figure out what food was triggering it. Your migraines cause paralysis too, Keife? Yeah. It sucks. I have friends that don't know, they've never had a migraine. They're very lucky. And one time one hit, like I was on a girls' weekend. It was like fun. And I hadn't started drinking or doing nothing. We were just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden it hit me, and they're like, I said, oh, I'm going to get a bad headache right now. And then I had to take these pills. I never took the migraine medication because I don't want to be stuck taking pills. But I worked through it, and oh man, I didn't get numb at all on mine. Like, you're stroking, huh? Oh shoot. You get Botox treatments when you're in Denver? Of course, Florida, they don't like to do nothing, huh? I did hear this thing. I read about this thing, and then I saw is it Maria? I think Maria Osmond. She had ocular migraine. Mine just kind of went away on its own, but I do get them. She got this part of her ear, right here, pierced, and it was supposedly supposed to help those migraines go away. But I've talked to like 4 other people that got the same thing. They got like on one side, and no migraine. It helped. It relieved some kind. Yeah. And one of my friends has the similar one to what you have. Because she used to get Botox, and then she moved somewhere, and she's like, they won't even do it. Yeah. They just wouldn't let her get the Botox anymore. They want you on medication? Yeah. I would travel. Travel if you can. Some people can't. Yeah, they don't. It's the devil, I know. Isn't that crazy? If something can help you and it's like a natural thing, as far some are natural, some are not, but I don't know. Some people can't afford to travel out. Yeah, it is like that in a lot of red states. Yeah, I don't understand that, but then again, yeah. I know here, thankfully, we have all that stuff. Is it really in there? I don't know. I wouldn't know, but that's interesting. Good morning, Christy. What's going on? What's up, boobs? How are you? I know. Hey, Boobs. What's up? Every time I say that, Thriftworks shows up. What's up? What's up? Yo. What's up, D? How are you doing? When I say Boobs. Or if I say your name, you show up. I didn't say your name yet. How are you? You good? Good morning, right? Oh, it's like 10? It's like 10. Yeah, we're just talking. I was running some flash deals, but my bin has so much stuff in it. Now I'm getting a headache. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, we're just chilling. I'm a little tired. It's number 290. Yeah, we're talking about ocular migraine. Yeah, we're talking about migraines. What's up, Touches Style? How you doing? Hey, Daisy. Hey, Katie. Welcome in. Yeah, it's so lovely. Wait, what? So what else is going on with everybody? So in the morning we're gonna have coffee talk. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Maybe we'll talk about. I think I'm gonna talk about camera setups. Yeah, and how to use the phone. Maybe a tiny bit of OBS, not too much. Oh yeah, I've been getting tagged like crazy. So, thank you for that. Yeah, a lot of people will be like, for tech, go to D. Oh, it's funny. You want me to tell you what I want? I want. It's not for me really, but it's so funny. You know, Spiritual Supply Co. You know how they always like Jeffrey gets spanked. I want you to make that. I have a video of it. I don't know if you can because it's like half of it's blocked out. And I told him, you guys need to have a gift that when people like, you know, tip you for that or however that service is, to have that. I'm sure they know how to do it. I don't know. But I was like, I know that Darren will do it. I just die laughing every time. But I have a clip. Yeah. Did you put your new one of What Works on Giphy? I probably downloaded all the Squishworks one. He's up? Okay, I'll have to get it. Hey Carrie, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Yeah. So how long does it take for you to get a prototype of like What Works? I love that you're doing that. Wait, is he going to be smaller? Like, is he the kid? About 7 days. I mean, they're 24/7. He's going to be smaller than Squishette, huh? So Thriftworks is making another plushie. You guys can't see them, but I can show you. Oh, he's going to be 2-inch? So, this is part of my collection. This is Thriftworks is, I guess, is it going to be like his little plushie? So, it's like mascot. And then they're hanging out with, you know, Waddy, whatnot Waddy. But then there's Squishette, and that's the little girl. Then there's always, isn't that cute? Wait, I am a witch. Shh, don't tell. I don't want my reputation ruined here and whatnot. And then wait, there's more. Then there's McSquish. He's Scottish. Okay. Isn't it cool? Yeah, so they've all had surgery and I put magnets in their hands. They are really cute. So this is our friend Darren, his creation. Yeah, so I'm a big fan. Isn't that cool? He just loves burning money. That's a fact. But it will all come back. I think it's going to all come back to him. It better, right? Yeah, so he has made like other accounts with like each character. So there's a Squishette. You guys should follow because you never know. I mean, maybe they'll go live one day. That would be hilarious. See, there's Squishette. Squishworks. Am I what? Am I Wicca? I'll never tell. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a witch because of the what they saw. Are you wicked, right? Or Wicca? Wicca's like the good witch, right? Yeah. All the witches are quiet in the chat tonight. Sea Swan, you got to be up in 4 hours. You better go, my friend. Good night. Thank you for hanging out always. Ow! See, there's one there. Darren, when are you having a show? Are you busy working on your Sea Swan? Good night. I see you. I see you. Are you still working on your rental? I don't know. What are you calling it? Your Airbnb? There's another witch. I love it. All are welcome. As long as you're nice, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. All right, what does he say? You're sorting out some other stuff this week. Hopefully some shows mid next week. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Airbnb needs cleanup. It's looking great. Hey, CLB. I see you. How you doing? Yeah, all are welcome here. Like I said, as long as you're a good human. Let's see. I'm going to run. I'm running some of these deals, so if you see something you want. I was going to do some mystery toy things tonight, but I didn't go outside. It got cold and it was raining like crazy, so they're in my shed. So tomorrow's coffee talk in the morning, or today actually, at 9:23, I'll be talking all about whatnot. So if you're a new seller, need some help, or even if you're a buyer, come to the show. Ask the questions, because at night I know I talk a lot and stuff, but I want to try to get back to how I was doing my whatnot and still hang out and chat, but do like all the tech stuff during those chat shows. I think I'm going to have 2 chat shows per week that is about whatnot. Maybe a Tuesday and then maybe like a Friday, or maybe every other Saturday. I'll start switching to that a little bit. I can't believe it's already... I'm still tripping out that it's already March 18th. Kid to Elegy is your brother-in-law to design company. Oh, wow. That's messed up. Yeah. That's messed up that I'm only going to have 2 chat shows. Did I miss something? I know. I can't believe it. I was just like, how's it already like literally almost the first quarter gone? Yeah. Actually, what got me the other day was, my kids, I just feel like they just started school this year. And now they literally have, as soon as spring break happens, which is any day now, March, April, May, they have like 3.5 months left of school, and then it's summer, and then they'll be home in the summer. So we're gonna do something good. I don't know what yet. It's so weird right now in this country. Oh, I forgot to go do that thing today. Yeah, so I would like to go to Spain, actually. But some things are in the works. I'm just waiting for something. Yeah. But I don't want to leave. I want to fight, if I have to. Yeah, I don't want to give up. And it's all temporary anyhow. Oh, does it really? Let me read that. The best virtual medical for America. My friend just told me with her insurance, Shh. Her telehealth is gone. Yeah, she can't get it anymore. They took it away, which is nuts. For her mom. Yeah, it already started. She lost it for her mom, like, um, her mom and her dad. They both have Alzheimer's. And one of them is bedridden, so she can't, like, get him out of the house to take him. They live kind of far in the country. And she said, they're not covering it anymore. I have to drive them in. She said, it's ridiculous. So she's made arrangement to do it with the doctor anyhow. The doctor is really cool. The doctor's like, we'll just do FaceTime. Here's my number. Because they've been patients with the doctor for, like, her whole career. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's really sad, though. But, yeah, it's because it's part of Medicare. But they have Medicaid. Yeah. I know, but I don't, I don't know. It'll get reversed. It'll just be 4 years from now. Yeah. I know, it's unfortunate, but I don't, it's disgusting. Yeah, so much stuff. I have a bunch of cousins. They worked in the government, and they all lost their jobs. But I told them, you're gonna be the first to go, and they're like, oh no, we're not. They're gone. They were the first ones. They didn't believe me, but I told them, I'm telling you, you're gonna be the first ones to go. Sorry to say, but yeah, I mean, it's terrible. I don't want to see no one losing it. We are gonna have many more homeless people, but we live in a country that a lot of people don't care about those folks, and we should. Yeah, we absolutely should. Sometimes you can't do anything, but sometimes you can maybe contact your, I don't know, senators, governors, and stuff. My neighbor can't see. All his kids lost their jobs. That sucks. They better hurry up and do something, like get their heads out of their asses, or out of his ass, because it's hurting everyone. And I don't talk too much about politics, but this affects everybody. It doesn't even matter. It's beyond like a Republican, a Democrat, progressive, whatever, independent, Green Party, all that. It literally is. It's the bottom of the poorest and the richest. That's the divide, and people need to realize that. No one needs to be mean to each other. It's like we really are in this together. Yeah, I know, out and about. And I still know a ton of people that like support that. I'm just like, you guys, because they don't watch like the congressional hearings. They don't watch all that stuff. And me, I'm over here. I better not watch it because I'm just getting pissed off and my blood pressure is probably going up because it affects literally every person. And if it hasn't affected someone now, it will, or someone you love. Yeah, it definitely will. Yeah, but what if you get down to having nothing and no insurance? It can be hard to help everybody. Yeah, they just will. Oh my gosh, I love Midas Touch. They're so good. It's like when they go and interview people, I'm just like, I can't really watch it. I feel like I lose brain cells, but they like try to make them think. They're probably already planning on it. Yeah, no one really knows because you can't believe what the news says because they don't know all of it and they're just pushing out a story. I know that you could just go to like the Congress website and you'll see all the bills they're trying to pass and your brain will explode. That's where I go. I don't look at the news. I can just go to the congressional and watch them vote live and I'm just like, are we really here? Are we really? I don't even follow the money. It doesn't matter. I go to the bill. You can see it on the bill, but the bills are where it's at. Every single one of the politicians are owned. It's a bummer. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And if you watch all the national and local news, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, hopefully they don't take housing, but I don't know. But I saw something that they fired like a bunch of people and they were like in charge of our nukes. Yeah, we can't have that. That's why complacency is very important. Not to me. I don't think they'll have anything set up. They would have had it already. That hurts so many people, like especially people that are disabled or have severe health issues, because they can't wait. People fighting cancer, they can't wait, so they're gonna die. I know they are. Yeah, I know. He did before, and we brought it back. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's almost too much in your brain. It's really too much. Hmm. But I like learned a long time ago, like through all these different politicians that come through, you can't be afraid. You have to like not live in fear about it. You have to just deal with it. And all this stuff changes. Someone else will be the president someday and it'll literally be the maybe better, maybe worse. We don't know. But people need to like speak up. And I know a lot of people that supported him and they're not now at all. Like a bunch of people I know. Yeah. Really? I didn't know that. Alabama? Oh wow. I didn't know that. Oh, they had a big tornado, huh? I didn't know. Yeah, we need action. Yeah. Only a few countries have actual plumbing, the rest don't. Oh, that right. But I think you said Alabama didn't have it, so that's where I was like, wait, what? Has placed Alabama in the third world category because most of the state does not have working plumbing. Oh, that's where I said I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's happening so fast, right? Pop culture, yeah, too fast. Well, the best thing to do is like, yeah, it started in the 80s. It did. It started in the 80s. 80s. I I never knew that. Even before, huh? Well, like some of the food prices though, because the tariffs are not even working right now. Um, on the food, that's corporate greed, 100%. I don't know about the chorus thing. That was fake. I thought. I'm being sarcastic. Yeah, he wasn't gonna do that. He wasn't gonna do that. I have to laugh at a lot of it that is true, but that I've heard for a long time because it's your mind, your brain can't like wrap its head around it. Yeah. What's up, shopping? Hey, Mama Vila. Maybe before that, you think so? I don't know about one world. I don't know about that. I'm more like anti-government. He was doing the research all the way back to. I never knew that about the Coors family. Interesting. Yeah, they did. They did. They raised it during the pandemic. And some of those companies got sued because they were gouging big time. They need to start being like, for everybody. Hmm. And there are people that are so poor they do need free. I agree with you on that, Carrie. The free food. Yeah, it's so complex. Nope, they want us in the kitchen. Yeah, they want us in the kitchen. What's up, Renabine? in the kitchen, pregnant, no work, no education. Or they want you to be afraid to. Not going to happen here. Nope. I think it's beyond that, the government. Have a good night. I know I'm probably going to stay over just a little bit more. But it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into that topic because, no one really knows what they would do in this situation. I mean, you say one thing, but no one really knows. Yeah, and hopefully you don't have to make that decision, right? But if you do, it's your own. Yeah. But yeah, what you said, I know. Women, will always find a way to do what they have to do to stay safe, so. Because we have to. I know we got real serious and deep tonight. Your grandmother told you that, huh? Yeah, because she lived through that. It's just crazy. Yeah. Who knew? No, I totally understand that. Thank you for your message. You made sure you used all of those words. It's okay. I never want to do that for anybody. I never want to trigger anybody. I don't usually talk about the politics stuff, but like, how can you not? But I respect people that don't. That Well, let me go back. I respect that if you know your healthy boundary. Yeah. But always speak up. Always live your own truth. But there's sometimes it's good to like just sit back, listen, kind of absorb, to evaluate like what the hell is happening. I know. I just saw. I know the history of it. It was a woman could not get a business loan. Do you know what year that was? With her own name. 1986. A woman couldn't get a business loan in her name until 1986. That wasn't very long ago. 74 was a checking account. So like my mom couldn't get a checking account until I was born. That was 51 years ago. That's not very long ago. It's crazy to me. So they want to reverse that. Yeah, no. I don't think it's going to, and maybe in some states they're going to get it reversed first. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's all going to flip around. Yeah, but isn't that crazy? And I don't know what, it was 86 for a business loan. A commercial business loan. Yeah. What was 74? Your guess, right? I don't know what the other one was. I saw it was a few things. Oh, that's good. That's good. I know that when my mom had me, she had to have a hysterectomy because she had some issues. She had 5 kids already. And maybe he wants you to run away, right? She wanted to get, she had cervical cancer, right? So she had to get that removed. She needed my dad's signature to be able to do the procedure. And my mom had like one real famous doctor come in. I forget where he was from for this type of cancer that she had. And he said, well, we need to have your husband sign for you to be able to have this procedure. And she says, I've had 5 kids. This is utterly ridiculous. Can you just do the procedure without his permission? This is my body. And he did. He was great. He was great. Yeah. And then my dad was mad because he didn't get to put his signature down. Because that was the times. My mom's like, I've had 7 children, actually. She lost 2. Your grandmother couldn't get a bank account without a signature from her husband or father. It's crazy. Well, there are so many single women. How will they pay their bills with no checks? Nothing will happen. Those women will still be working. Or they can come to Whatnot and sell. Yeah, that's a fear thing, right? Like a fear tactic. No. Um, I think that that's going to continue. Women are going to be able to work. But back then, those women paved the way for all of us. Like my grandmother, my mom's mother came here in 1920. She was 6 years old. It was the year women could vote the first year. And her mother died at Ellis Island, never getting the opportunity, to watch her kids grow up or anything like that. What's up, Rona? How you doing? Yeah, the egg money or sewing money. Yeah, or they'd stitch it like in their dresses, actually. Yeah. Yep. 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 Um, but it's crazy how in time that the rights to be able to have a checking account or make a decision on your body to, like, even I wanted my, like, this is TMI, but like to get my tubes tied, I had to take an 8 hour class. Excuse me? 8 hour class to why I was getting my tubes tied. It was the most ridiculous thing. Luckily, like, I had Kaiser and I did it in 20 minutes. They didn't make me do that. But that was like the rules, the law, which is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, like I literally know this is what I want. But because there's risks and side effects is why. But 8 hours, come on. Sure. Yeah. Well, anyways, they would have to do a lot. But I'm just saying, like, and your husband had to do was ask no questions, right? Well, you know, yeah. Yeah, no questions. Here, you want some narcotics for that? Us. Oh, they're going to give us Tylenol with codeine. AKA Breadhead, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. It's crazy how times have changed. Shush. Welcome in. We're just kind of like having a heavy duty talk over here, hanging out. Welcome in, friends, but very lighthearted. And if anybody doesn't feel comfortable with that kind of conversation, they happily can like scroll out. But we're just having a chat. Thank you for the raid. How was your show? You too. Thank you so much. We need a beach day and a crab boil. I love that idea. Good. What do you sell? Tell us what you sell. I know you've come here a lot. I always forget. Oh, you just do pop up, huh? Vintage decor and you didn't have any shows scheduled, so because I was just gonna bookmark. But I'm guessing you do pop ups, right? Yeah, vintage decor, vintage jewelry. Awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. You need a pop? No, you do pop ups. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's good. How does that work for you? You do them at nighttime? I gotta have a schedule. That's just me. I've done a few pop ups, so they're kind of fun because you never know what's gonna happen. Great one night and very late. Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah. Who else does pop ups? You're welcome. Thank you. I know. Vintage, you're late because no one's ever up past 8:30 in vintage decor. I used to do the vintage decor, want to like, raid into vintage decor, and nobody was on. It'd be like 8:30 Pacific time. I'm like, where's everybody? They're in bed. Now there's a few more people. Yeah, that's crazy pop culture. It's like, yeah, I'm down for a beach day. It's getting ready to be beach weather. Today it was raining pretty good here. It probably is right now. Yeah, because vintage. You work nights and always wanted a late show to watch. Yeah, that's cool. If you do schedule pop-ups, are they still pop-ups? But I mean, you have to schedule a show anyhow, so I guess you could schedule a pop-up, sure. Just change the title of it 5 minutes before you go live. Pop-up, pop-up, pop-pop, pop-pop, pop-pop. Yeah, just call it pop. I feel like, I don't know. I used to do a lot of those. You change as you go, yeah. Mine are all titled the same with a different number. But I go in like right before I'm going to go live, like an hour before, and I change the title of it. It's a keyword thing. And usually I put in show notes that has a bunch of info, which also helps in the search, but I don't even think I did today. Yeah, I don't even think I did today. Let's see. Did I? No. Oh, wait. I'll just make it fun. I put some show notes in there. Yeah, tonight I guess I ran some deals, just did some talking. But I probably will just stay on for a little bit more. Let's see what I got over here. I have so much stuff in my buy it now. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I almost have too much stuff because it takes a long time for me to search it. Yeah, I ran a bunch of those. I didn't even see those in there. Yeah, so what's it? Does anybody have a show today? I didn't get any new weights. I was sick, Carrie, for about, I don't know, like 5 weeks. So I didn't do any new sourcing at all. And I haven't been to the shop because I never want to go to the dealer's shop when I'm sick. I have some in a box, but I just haven't made it over there. You're in a raid train later today? Awesome. Yeah, I was supposed to be in a raid train on Friday, but I had to send a message and pull out of it because I have an IEP meeting. Yeah, another one. And it's the only day I could get. And I'm like, well, that's the priority. So I had to send a message and be like, at least it was like a couple days before, but not at the last minute. You're trying to do more? Go to CG Boomerang. Go to her website. I'm sure she has a bunch. Oh, yeah, really bad. I got sick with the flu, and then I was starting to get better and feel pretty good. And then I got pneumonia, and it wasn't too bad, but I had to take it easy. So I did a lot of short shows, but I still did my 365 project. You did. You signed up for the next 5, and nice. Raid trains are pretty fun. To me right now. They're like a lot of work. They're a commitment because I'm so focused on my 365 project, and I have a rule. I only can have 1 show per day, and a raid train would count as it. Oh, for me, thank you. Yeah, thanks for doing that. Oh, Christy, you know what I wanted to tell you? I took a clip when you were showing your pinballs because I showed my husband. He's like, "Damn, he has a game problem." He was cracking up. A raid train. It's when other sellers get together and create like a themed raid train, and that every seller raids another person. So, like for example, how many people are in here right now? Let me see. So all 27 of us. If I said, okay, at the end of my show, and I raid to the next show, it's kind of like that all day long. Yeah, that's what. But isn't some of that his collection, or is that all his work stuff? Yeah, it's his collection, right? Yeah, usually with a theme, like for example, okay, everybody, we're gonna have pretty in pink, and every piece must be like pink, right? Pink glass. There's blue glass. There's all kinds of themes. That's all his. That's crazy. Yeah, pretty cool though, because we love pinball. No, you could dress up if you want, but you sell things that are pink. So it could be like Hollywood Regency, very feminine kind of items, perfume bottles. I did one like that. Or then I did a blue train where everything was like cobalt blue. And right now it would be great to be in a blue train because I have a ton of blue glass. That's not it. He has way more, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. The pinball machines are nuts. How expensive they are now. I know. There's a pinball machine. Well, my friend had it, and I was gonna get it from her, but I didn't buy it. It's crazy. It's Funhouse. I don't know if you know that one. Have yourself a hot dog. I just love that. I think it's so funny with Chucky, his big head in there. It's a carnival one. But it's probably from like, does he really? Yeah, they're still expensive over here. It's such a fun one. Yeah, that one, and I think I think it's Cyclone, or I think that's the other one. That's the one my husband wanted. But those aren't as expensive as like the ones now. Oh, it always auto corrupts you. Yeah. We had to do a Wade Whimsy train. Then I couldn't. You can't. Oh, you couldn't get rid of yours. I haven't done a Wade train. I did a Smalls. It had to be like under 4 inches. It was a lot of fun. But like, you end up being on the train. You end up buying a bunch of shit. Oh, the Monsters. That's a fun one. I would love to get, but I'm not paying $12,000 for a pinball machine. Um, the Godzilla one is pretty cool. Yeah, it might be 16,000 bucks. That's cool, but no, I'm not paying that. Yeah, you can't get rid of your. I think because a lot of people have the same ones on here. I like to when I source, I try to find the really old ones. Yeah, so I'll pay up to get the old ones. Your friend is a stern seller. Yeah, pinball machines are crazy expensive. Fun facts and positivity. That's cool. Whose train is that? Is that CG? I don't know how she does it. Like I didn't know how OMGYG did all those trains. Like it's a lot. Oh, Sin Cakes. Oh, that's cool. Isn't she working with CG Boomerang or no? She does her own thing. I when I started Whatnot, January of 2023, we did a fun bus, me and two other sellers on here. And then we did about 3 months, and then it was too much for everybody's schedule. I didn't want to do one every month. It was way too much. Yeah. Oh, he collects slot cars. That's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. JJ Shoppers with CG. Oh, that's cool. I was thinking there was somebody else. I don't know. There's so many people that do raid trains. It's kind of hard to keep up. Yeah. I know people ask me all the time about raid train. I should put CG's link on my. Maybe I'll put her on my website too. I think I told her I would. I haven't really done any updates to mine. Yeah, we have the only arcade game we have right now in our house is I have an upright that I've had since like 2004, and it's Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, Galaxian. I know I'm missing a game. There's another game on there I can't remember. There's like 9 different games. Frogger. Yeah. That's my arcade. I love that one. Swipers Anonymous for new sellers. Oh yeah, Feifei does her train too. Is pretty good. Yeah, that's right. Swipers Anonymous. I love the name. There's so many, like I said, there's so many people because there's like Freak Out Friday that Secondhand Sarcasm does. Yeah, there's so many, and they're so fun. Hanger does one. I think Hanger and Flippin' Mimi, Texas. I think they have one they do. Well, they're doing a show every day, it seems. Yeah. I mean, that's the way you get exposure and get buyers. Run stuff constantly, you know. She does. Yeah, there's so many people. Sunflower Acres sells in what? Vintage? I think vintage. I Flippin' Mimi, Texas is like the first one that was doing the raid trains because they would all like switch over. Oh, upcycled. Oh, that's cool. I'm trying to think who else actually does them. And jewelry. Oh, okay. Let's see if she has it on her site. Oh yeah, it's boomerangecho.com. Every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, CG Boomerang, she has a raid train discussion. So if you want to be in a raid train, go to her show. She has so many trains. Whatnot mega giveaway, Battle of the Ears, Battle of the Best, 4 or 4. Battle of the PWE. Oh, people are going to mess that one up. Battle of the Glow. Battle of the Bazaar. Big Kahuna Raid Train. She is awesome. I love her. Her and her ghosts. Yeah, she's a crack up. Battle of the PWE, though. I mean, that'll be interesting. Yeah, because people don't know they can't pack certain things in PWE. Oh, she's got other people's trains on here too that she's like involved in. That's cool. I did Battle of the Bazaar once. That was fun. Yeah, I like all these. Battle of the Glow. So it'll be like all uranium. That's cool. So she does. I thought she had more than that. That's a lot of raid trains, but they're all like March 22nd, March 23rd, March 30th, April 4th, April 13th, June 8th, October 12th, and then to be determined later. All right, friends. I think I'm gonna call it a night and do a raid. What's up, Cheeky Turtle? How you doing? Hey, friends. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night, do a raid. I'm gonna be on in the morning, so I must get a little bit of beauty sleep. It was fun. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. Always. And I hope you all have a good night and do something really good for yourself. And if you can, do something nice for someone else. And it could be nice and simple and free as a comment. You know? Let's raid over to... Let's let Whatnot pick. I think that's going to be all clothing. So hold on. I'm going to switch. I asked it to pick, but I didn't like who it picked because it's all like high-end luxury. All right, here we go. I think this might be cards, but they have 4. Oh, yes. I'm going to call it a short night tonight. I usually do that on Monday nights. What's up, Midnight Metal? Yes, we're going to... perfect timing. We're going to call it a sweet night because it's about 1:45 a.m. my time. Good night to you too, boobs. I just wanted to keep it a little bit shorter tonight. The conversation was really great. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing, friends. Anyways, sweet dreams, everybody. And like I said, do something good for yourself. And if you can, do something nice, even a compliment for someone else. You know, lift them up. Lift each other up together. Okay, friends. I will see you, well, at 9:23 this morning. Good night.